Hey, how you doing? Duff here. Time for another Duff 3D video. What you see sitting on my CR-10 is my replacement plug and play hot end from Tiny Machines. They beat the company from China that I ordered the other one from, so Tiny Machines is officially awesome. And I just wanted to quickly outline what's involved here with installing a plug and play hot end. Hopefully it's as plug and play as they say. So here it is. Alright, so like I mentioned, it literally is everything. You see the hot end, you see the parts fan and the main cooling fan. It's all here, all wired, and really it's just a matter of undoing some screws. So let's get busy. Okay, so far I just unscrewed this coupler from my McEwen all metal extruder. Now I'm going to work on taking the actual hot end off. And of course I will be keeping all of these, I'll be keeping all the parts of the old hot end, you know, because there's still lots of fine usable parts on here. But I am going to literally try to plug and play most of it. Get this screw here, a total of four screws. And try to be careful to not drop them, like I did. So these first two here take the fan assembly off. I'm going to use this a little bit to make it a little bit faster. Okay, so there you go, that's off. So take your fans off, and then you have these two bolts here. Try to keep track of which bolt came from what location, because there is a difference between the ones that hold the actual hot end in and the fan screws. Okay. As you can see, these are, can you see? Maybe not. These are longer than the ones I just pulled out. Just going to back this off. Alright. So here you can see my old hot end. It had a partial clog in it. Alright, so we're going to just follow this cable to the back of the control box. Unscrew it. And there, your old hot end is removed. Alright, so while you have it off, it's a good time to take a look at this carriage, make sure that it's tight. I actually had it off a little while ago to check this, but this is a perfect time to make sure that you have no slop in this carriage here, that everything's moving cleanly, not loose at all, not wobbling. So just a little bit of advice, now is the time to clean it while it's easy. Okay, so now we're going to reverse this. It's interesting, I just noticed. This is the new assembly. This is the old one. Look at the heat break. It's slightly different. Maybe it's new and improved. Maybe it's better. That'd be nice. Yeah, definitely different. Yeah, it's the same size, but the fins are different, and maybe more fins equals better cooling, less jamming. That'd be awesome, huh? All right, so let's get this installed. Alright, so the wires are going to be on the right. I don't have that tight, I'm just putting it in there loosely for now. Kind of work around the fan. Did I mention that my tripod is broken? One of the legs is broken, so if you're sitting slightly askew, that is why. I need to get a new tripod. Alright, so now you just need to set the fan on there. Line up those holes, make sure that the wires are not pinched. Let's see. These two small wires for the parts fan, you route them outside the body, not inside. You don't want to have them pinching anything for sure. So just make sure you have those routed outside. One thing I like about this T-driver is it's magnetic, so it kind of holds the screw in place for you as you're getting it started. Alright, just get this other one lined up. There we go. As I said, this is pretty much stupid easy, which is part of the reason that you're paying the premium for a plug and play replacement. You know, you're getting all new, everything that has to do with delivering the filament to the part is brand new. And like I said, I'm hopeful that it might actually be slightly improved over the original fan that I had on my CR-10, because I've never messed with the fan, and this unit is probably 6, 7, 8 months old at this point. Yeah, it's probably 8. It's been a while, and I've never touched the fans. So, okay, so there we go. We have the hot end reconnected. Now I need to connect the Bowden tube, which I already screwed it into this adapter that I have. The McEwen, you have a little adapter, this little round adapter to get everything connected. So we got that tight. Just going to give this a slight turn. Alright, and I'm going to bring this back around and hook up my connector to the control box. And I'm going to try to do it blind. There we go. So that kind of looks good. Let's turn it on and load some filament. What do you say? So FYI, I did something really dumb here. When this jammed last time, I was kind of frustrated and I just yanked it out and cut it, and I didn't secure the filament on the spool, which can be a real pain because if you let it unspool a lot, it has a likelihood to want to kind of jam on you and like get tangled up. Luckily, I didn't have that problem, but I have experienced that problem in the past, so I typically never want to leave filament not secured to the roll. And even though I know that to be a problem, sometimes I still do it stupidly, you know. Alright, so we're up to about 200 degrees, and we have some filament poking out there. So I think what I'll try to do is a real quick little print here. Just FYI, I can smell the new hot end. Yeah, maybe I assume that's normal when you first heat it up. You can just kind of smell it. It smells like something. Smells like something hot. Makes sense, right? Here's another print from the Finder. It just keeps working. I really wish this thing had a larger format because it's awesome. It doesn't even have a heated bed, but I mean, I printed so much stuff on this thing, and it just keeps going and going. So easy. Can somebody please give me a good idea what to do with used spool rolls? I hate throwing them out, and I don't know. Seems like it should be something cool and useful I can do with these. But did I mention that I think I'm going to actually go back to my borosilicate glass in my CR-10? The Ultra Base Anycubic has been working just fine, no problems. But I like the super smooth, slick surface that the borosilicate glass gives me, so I'm going to probably wind up throwing that back on. Alright, here it goes. I can already see I need to adjust my wires in two. Sitting a little low. I'm not liking this. I'm seeing some skipping here. Alright, I think I was just being a dumbass there, that making the assumption that the new hot end would be the exact same distance off the build plate as the old one, and it apparently is not, so I need to level the bed. So I'm actually going to swap out and put my borosilicate glass on and then level it, and I think I'll have better results. Put this glass on, you have to, because it's so thick, it's 1/4 inch thick glass, you have to pretty much crank the bed adjustment knobs all the way down and then work your way back up. There it is, my $46 piece of glass. It'd be scary if I actually added up how much money I've spent in total on the CR-10, you know, after buying the printer. I am positive that I have well eclipsed the original cost of the printer. Maybe by a factor of 2 even, who knows. Alright, so let's level this. Alright, that's what we were looking for. Much better. Alright, so there you go. Got through the procedure. As usual, a couple little gotchas. That was just, again, that was just my oversight, not thinking about re-leveling the bed after changing the hot end. You obviously need to do that. And as a bonus, you got to see me put my borosilicate glass back on there. So now the glass side of my prints are going to be silky smooth, which I kind of like. So that's it. If you found this video interesting, please give it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time on the channel, please consider subscribing. And that's it for now. There's going to be some more. I'm actually off for a week starting next week, so there's going to be lots of stuff going on, lots of projects, and yeah, look for a lot of videos. That's all I got for you for now. Until next time, Duffman out. And yes, I am still getting a new printer. Put your guesses on what type in the comment section below. Elsa.